Vagrant, which is very handy tool for any developer. Of course, it includes CakePHP developer like you. And yeah, so let's start it. So first, this is myself. My name is Yusuke Ando. Yeah, any folks call me just Ando. So if you need to ask something for me, just call me Ando. And I'm using YANDO as an account on Twitter or any social services. And also I have a project which is the Candy Can. It's CakePHP app, but it's originally implemented as the Ruby on Rails product, which called Redmine. And yeah, this project has started on 2009, so it's pretty old now, but it's still active. And I have, yeah, the URL is there. So if you want to see some live example of CakePHP app, so you can see that. And if you find some bug or feature you would have, yeah, please send me pull requests. And also, I have written some CakePHP book in Japan. So yeah, so as the keynote, yeah, so CakePHP is pretty popular in Japan. The one reason is we published some books in Japanese, and yeah, I'm selling this book still, and we sold like 5,000 copies of latest book in Japan, and yeah, it's still growing. And I work for engineers, so if you don't know, so actually engineers support PHP and supports Windows Azure as well, so you can try that. So yeah, I talk a little bit about state of Japan. So CakePHP is pretty major, and we are running annual hackathon and the conference. And also I would emphasize there are 3 of CakePHP based big application, which is content management system, and it was to look. And this is some result of survey, which is from the Google Trends. So I don't know this is the best way to yeah, measure how popular framework is, but at least by looking the Google Trends, CakePHP has 67% of the users. So it's pretty much. And this is the photo from the annual hackathon, which named PHP Matsuri. Matsuri means festival in Japanese. And yeah, this event used to be Cake Matsuri, which is the Japanese version of Cake Fest. But after that, we expand this event to more people. Like we usually have some core contributor from other framework, like a Symfony or Zend or whatever. And this year we had Michio Hashimoto from Vagrant project. And yeah, my talks contain some material from his talk. And so if you wanna join us, so please come in Japan anytime. And also there are another PHP annual conference, and which is happening on September 14th this year. And if you will be in Japan that time, so please join us. And speaking of the CMS, this is very new one. So I just found this morning, but this project is based on Cake 2. And so as you see, the version is still 0.0. So it's very beginning, but it's content management system based on Cake. And another one, this is getting more popular now. One guy who writes many CakePHP app in Japan, he started a project based CMS. This is very well designed for the corporate website. And another one is NetCommons. Yeah, I will mention a little bit about it later. And yeah, so yeah, I would emphasize NetCommons is very interesting because this system is designed for the schools and local government, and actually it's developed by National Institute of Informatics. So yeah, it's still just one group of the national entity or government, but technically Japanese government is using tax for project which use CakePHP. Yeah, this is very unique. And yeah, so this is my message for today, and this is very simple. So just use Vagrant. And so I would ask you, so how many of you are using Vagrant now? It's like 1/3 or less than half, okay. And let's make to 100%. So Vagrant is pretty awesome, and to use that, have Vagrant file into your project. That's it. And also, I would recommend using Composer too. And I already published my source code on this URL, and I also published my slides as well. So you can see the actual content on website. And so thinking about dev environment, of course you could be developer, and you must have your development environment on your laptop or cloud or workspace or somewhere. But dev environment has too much variety. So if you see like a mailing list or community or some content about CakePHP or some open source framework, you must see like help, give me help. Cake is not working on my laptop or on my server or something. And yeah, CakePHP is very friendly community. So somebody help so you have to check your Apache setting, or you have to check like MySQL setting or something. But our internal voice is like we don't care. So just deal with your environment, but they need some help. And Vagrant solve this problem. And also, actually, the setup box is not fun. It's taking too much time. And this is a very good example of how setting environment is not fun. Is GitLab. So GitLab is like an open source implementation of GitHub-like application. And the Michio Hashimoto, who's creator of Vagrant, pointed this project because yeah, GitLab is very useful product, but when you see the installation guide for GitLab, it's horrible. So it's like 8 to 10 pages of setup guide, and it's describing too much about it. And after that, there's another like advanced setup tips, but who like that? So this is very wasting time. But if you have Vagrant file for that, you can just type the command, which is Vagrant app. Then you can get your dev environment. And also, I can point on the problem. So if you put multiple apps onto your single dev environment, so someday your dev environment will be broken because each application requires different setting or different version of software. And if you merge everything into one box, your box never be same as any production environment. And so ideally, you should have one dev environment for one app. If you have another app, you should create another dev environment. But if you just developing on your laptop or MAMP or XAMPP, it could be very difficult. But Vagrant solve that problem too. So this is the image of the website, and yeah, you can just Google that. So what's the Vagrant does? Vagrant manage your development environment, and it's working on VirtualBox, but it's just a default. Vagrant now supports any other virtualization system like VMware or Amazon EC2 or and actually they are plugin system, so you can extend Vagrant to support more environment. And also one good thing of the Vagrant is the configuration file is just text. It means you can check into GitHub or any BCS, and you can compare the version because it's just a text file. And once you have Vagrant file, you can just Vagrant app to get your environment. And this is the workflow of the Vagrant. If you click the Vagrant command, Vagrant read your Vagrant file from your directory. And there's some setting. And based on the setting, Vagrant booting the virtual box or some virtual machine. And the virtual machine can use any distribution like Ubuntu or Gentoo or any, yeah, not only Linux. You can boot some Windows or some other OS. And after that, Vagrant will do provisioning step. Provisioning means like a server setup, and the setup system is doing like installing PHP and MySQL and Nginx or any software you like. It can be installed from the provisioning. And so there's one thing. So Vagrant used to support only Chef, but there's another system now. So like Puppet or Ansible or CF Engine or just shell script. Vagrant now support multiple provisioner, and you can use any provisioning tool you like. And if you use Chefthrow, set up the software based on your cookbook. Yeah, so okay. Check. Okay. I think I'm saying same thing as before. So Vagrant is great because you only need to set up a text file, which is a Vagrant file, and you can do anything you want, like setting up your software or setting up OS. And also there are another ability to share your source code into your virtual machine. So you don't need like a SCP or FTP or Git push. So you can just write your source code on your laptop with your editor or PHP Storm or any software you like, and just it works. And to install Vagrant, it's just easy because they have installer. And also notice Vagrant used to announce gem install Vagrant as a default, but it's old way. You should not install from gem command now. So you only install from installer on their website. And Vagrant box, this is very similar to the virtual machine image for virtual box, but it contains some custom setup for Vagrant, and you can find the images on Vagrant boxes, and I can show the website. Vagrant boxes. Oh, I lost connection again. Okay, so it's like a official list of the virtual machines, but technically this website is not official. So this website is maintained by other guy, and but the Michiel Hashimoto, who's creator of the Vagrant, knows this website, and yeah, if you see the URL carefully. So some image is hosted on Dropbox, and some image hosted on some website. There are some type of that. But if you wanna share or publish your image file, please be careful to hosting on Dropbox, because Dropbox has some bandwidth limitation. And one of my friends, he published his box on Dropbox and shared to friends or developers, but just after hours, his account was locked. So please be careful, share on Dropbox. And after install Vagrant, Vagrant init generate Vagrant file, but it is not necessary, because Vagrant file is just a text file. If you have a Vagrant file from somewhere, or if you write Vagrant file yourself, you don't need a kick Vagrant init command. And if you would have Vagrant file, please be careful to place of the file. So ideally, a Vagrant file should be placed inside your project. And like I can show the example as well. So I have 3 projects which has Vagrant file, and one is the candy can, which is I mentioned at the beginning, and yeah. So if you want to know this project is using Vagrant or not, you can just easy to find because Vagrant file is just a text file. So in this example, Candy can use this Vagrant file, and if you see this Vagrant file, come on. Okay. Okay, I'm showing another one. So this is the Vagrant file. This is just a text file, and there's some default setting, but if you don't have a specific setting or demand, you can just use default. And okay. So yeah, I will introduce some important setting, but I would say at this page, so Vagrant file is just a small text file, so you can like a copy from somewhere or write yourself. It's your choice. And yeah, this is like a smallest example Vagrant file. It's using base image, and yeah, this is very useful setting. If you specify box URL, if somebody doesn't have this image file, Vagrant automatically download image file from this URL. So if you want to share a Vagrant file on a website or GitHub, I recommend to have your URL onto the box URL paragraph. And Vagrant app. This is this is the command to build up your virtual machine. And actually, I already did that for demo. So I'm in the directory which has Vagrant file. If I kick Vagrant up from here, it means Vagrant will load this Vagrant file and spin up the virtual machine. And if you are not sure Vagrant is running or not, just type Vagrant status. Then you will see status of your virtual machine, and it says running. And if virtual machine is running, you can SSH into your virtual machine with Vagrant SSH command. And this is very cute because usually you have to specify your username and password to SSH into your virtual machine, but Vagrant manages that. So once you use Vagrant, you don't need to remember your username and password for your virtual machine. And let's go to the next page here. Yeah, you can SSH into your virtual machine without any information. And there's another command, Vagrant destroy. If something went wrong, like you run some destructive command like rm/-rf or something, but no worry. So you can destroy your virtual machine with this command, and after that you can spin up new instance with Vagrant app. So this is very normal workflow Vagrant. So you can repeatedly create your virtual machine and destroy, and it keeps your virtual machine fresh and very clean state. And the next step is the provisioning. This is kind of installing software, and I think you don't need to write this configuration yourself because there are a bunch of open source setting or cookbook or materials, so you can just reuse that. And this is the example of the setting. It's just pointing the path to your cookbooks. And I have only 7 minutes, so I'm just skipping about Chef. But Chef is pretty simple syntax. So to use Chef, you just run 3 syntax. One is the package. Package means installing your software from package system. And the 2 is the template. Template does basically copy config file from somewhere. And the third is the service. Service is just spinning up your daemon, like Nginx or MySQL or something. And your cookbook will grow, but it's okay. You can apply continuously with Vagrant provision or Vagrant app, also do provisioning. And also there's another setting, which is synced folder. That's like copying your file into your virtual machine, and once you change your source code, it will be reflected into your virtual machine instantly. No more FTP or SCP or something. And there's some more setting like network or customize or plugin, and this thing is very handy. And this is a very ideal workflow. So Vagrant file will load cookbook from setting. And this cookbook is like can be shared on production environment, like AWS or Azure or something. And then you can sync your DevBox and production through the cookbook. The actual engine does that. So Nginx manage cookbooks, and you can apply the latest cookbook Nginx load from web dashboard. And also Nginx provides some more Vagrant solution for that, and it's using same cookbook. It means this Vagrant virtual machine works very similarly as the cloud environment. And yeah, so let's go to the next step. I can show this example. PHP Friends, this is inspired by Ruby Friends. So this is the Ruby Friends. It's basically photo sharing website. It's picking images from Twitter with hashtag Ruby Friends. And this app is kind of yeah, popular in Ruby community, and I made same thing for PHP. And yeah, I want to show the source code of the PHP Friends because this app is like almost everything. I know that. So this is the PHP Friends repo, and as you see, it has Vagrant file. It means I have Vagrant setting for that. And but one thing is kind of strange. I mean, there's no lib directory. There's only app. So what is that? So if you include entire CakePHP into your repo, once you upgraded your framework to latest version, this kind of commit you must deal with. But yeah, who like that? Who like that? I don't like that too. So to solve this problem, you can use Composer. Composer is like a dependency management system, and it has configuration file which is composer.json. And once you have Composer, you don't need commit any library, includes CakePHP. And this, yeah, I actually follow this instruction, so I recommend this reading this article later. But my app is ready to do that, and let's see the Composer file, composer.json, and as you may know or may not, CakePHP has supporting pair channel, and Composer can install any library from pair channel too. So it means Composer can install CakePHP. And yep, I'm installing CakePHP and some library for Twitter from Composer. And once I have Composer.json, just click Composer install command. Then CakePHP will be installed. And after that, if you're starting from empty project, you have to create an app directory, and actually bake command does. Yeah, so I think usually we use bake command for generating like a model or control or view or like test cases or fixtures. But actually, bake can generate a whole entire app directory. So if you start some new project, you can start from bake command actually. And after that, you have to modify some more setting like cake or include path to point proper location of your library. And if you want to install Cake plugin from Composer, you have to change setting in bootstrap.php, which is app build. And yeah, you can include any directory for the plugin. And if you want to try, just clone my repo and type the Vagrant app. Then you can see live example of the CakePHP app uses Vagrant and Composer as well. So, yep, that's it. Thank you. So, any question? Okay, I'll be around here today and tomorrow, so please ask me anything.
Actually, I have a question. So, using Vagrant, I don't have to worry about having an actual development environment on my laptop. I just have to work with that particular image and not have to worry about any changes that happen from switching from OS or switching from different web servers that might be different on my machine than on production.
Yeah, I guess it depends situation, but usually we use same OS or same middleware against the production server. But actually, we used to not thinking that. So, I mean, if somebody developed on XAMPP is never same as production. So for the PHP users, I think the small difference is okay, but you can sync that with OS or cookbook. So it's up to you, but it's obviously better than before, I think. Okay, so who's next? Okay, so thank you.